Good morning.
Times are not getting any easier, and I want to start off with the adaptation that you are currently undergoing, possibly, because the business leaders we've spoken to, they are making changes. They're adjusting to the uncertainty coming from what is going on with the standoff with Qatar. Talk to me about how and to what extent it is affecting your business, is affecting sentiment.
We've had a small effect on our business. We have dropped in Concourse D, where Qatar Airways flew from. We have dropped business there in that area of about 9% of our sales. But overall, a lot of that has been picked up. Overall, we're dropping about 2% because of that problem.
So just put it in context for us in terms of the concern. I mean, so that's been a bit of a downside risk for you. You've got other risks to deal with. The excise tax, is that at the top of the radar? The VAT, is it going to be external concerns? So if you look at what's happening with demand from Russia and from Chinese travelers, I mean, what's top of mind when it comes to that could derail my growth outlook?
Excise duty is being implemented from the 1st of October. It is for arrivals items only. Tobacco will have a 100% excise. Soft drinks, 50%, except energy drinks, 100%. In the case of the drinks, it is a very small percentage of our business. In the case of tobacco, on arrivals, our sales of tobacco are 16% of total tobacco sales. It will not have a serious effect on our operation, and we are ready for it. From the point of view VAT, which is scheduled to be introduced in January next year, we think it's terrific. We think it's good for Dubai. The money is needed, and the quicker it's implemented, the better we like it, because it will advertise for us that Dubai duty-free is much better value than anywhere else. And of course, we're looking forward to it being introduced. We think it's the right thing to do.
All right, Colm, you know, we've talked about North Korea and the geopolitical tensions. It's got to impact tourism as you are experiencing. Tourism is huge when it comes to China and Russia. Are you worried about any slowdown as a result?
Well, we haven't seen any slowdown so far, and in fact, this year we're very, very happy with our business. It is plus 3.5% on last year, which in our case is about $30 million better than last year. So we're 100% positive. We don't have any major concerns, and we think the government of the UAE and the government of Dubai handle all these political matters very, very well.
In terms of yeah, go ahead, Angie.
I was just going to say, I mean, it sounds so optimistic. Are there any downside risks that you see in your horizon?
There is nothing worrying us, particularly at the moment. The traffic through Dubai Airport is increasing. The bigger the traffic gets, we worry a little bit, but it's a very local worry about congestion. We worry a little bit about the time our passengers spend in the duty-free, because that's important to us. From a political point of view, we are not scratching our heads every day and worrying sick. We are very happy with how our business is progressing.
The other concern last time we had you on the program was Brexit and the implications for the pound. You were worried about that. How much of a concern is it now for your growth outlook and the plans you have, given the importance of British travelers to Dubai?
It has got easier over the past year since I was last here. At that time, it was a very big concern, both the euro and the sterling. That is still a problem, but we have been negotiating with our suppliers, who we pay in US dollars, and they have come on board and are sharing with us. So we're not as concerned now about our value as we were at that time. It is under control.
What kind of growth are you targeting? I mean, looking at the August figures, it's 3% on year. How far can you push it? How sustainable is that? Are we looking at 3% by year end as well? Is that going to moderate a little bit? Give us a figure and give us a bit of context.
We expect by the end of this year that we will have business in excess of $1.9 billion US dollars. That will be a 4% increase on last year. It means that we will have sold 76 million pieces of merchandise, and that works out at about 75 transactions every single day, and that has increased on last year. So we're very positive about this year, and we're very happy with the way we're going so far.
When you look across the region, I mean, part of the diversification drive is government-owned entities being put into the public sphere in terms of being listed on respective indices, try to create more market depth and get public investors to have more of a stake in the story. Is an IPO on the agenda at all?
It's not on the agenda at all, and of course it is a matter for the government, but it is not under discussion. It never has been. And our operation is financing various things that's required by the government, like infrastructure building at the airport. The quick answer is no, IPO has not been discussed.